sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel happy to be. 'Cause I got
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys loses a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, go! Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Yellow, one.
On play action, Love. That one caught as Matthew Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
For the field goal of 49-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly, it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
First and 10 at the 44-yard.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off he goes. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, New York. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Makes the Stars play at 7.
So out is Gmen after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion goes Dobbs. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Love. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go down the field. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Giants.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Giants.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
It's now 3rd and
He'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Right, 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Black block.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
28-yard gain. 1st down, Packers.
Nick Ray.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Down.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's Love. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Opposite. Green.
Throwing is Love. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. All down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 52 blue.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll come up 1st and 10. At the 40.
38, 52.
Now Love. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. On 2nd down, Love. That's to his tight end, Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Check pitch. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Check right.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jason. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Black, 95. Ready?
Love to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Bobby Okereke. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it gets up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Giants first down.
Cougar 19.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Moving left. Taking off. And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half. And they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly.
1st and 10. And they give it to Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
19-18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Gmen on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense head back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion goes Dobbs. On first down, it's Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
10. Set, go.
A second down throw for Love. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Throwing on second down, Love. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. This one not quite on target. On too much, that one falls incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Check, pick.
Throwing is Love. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adiba. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Intercepted. The
Come on,
Giants
come on.
take over first and 10.
Cougar 19.
At their own 11-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He finds some room across the 25. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll do so with first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the New York Jets. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Geno Smith. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Raiders get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Saints are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Lucas Van Ness in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Hill looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Jacobs. This will be good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made up near the 23.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packer.
Check right.
On play action, Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at their 49-yard line.
Here's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 12. First down.
In motion goes Dobbs. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's caught by Golden, right side. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Giants.
On 2nd down, Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Here's Love to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Deontay Banks, the former first-round pick, in from his corner spot to make the sack. To throw is Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Love. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will cut into that lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Giants first down.
Scatterboo, touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Gmen on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
16.
So out is Gmen after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. From 29. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
On the set. 52. Here we go.
On first down, it's Love. And caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 10 black. Cut.
Now Love. Pass caught. It's Golden.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got a man. It's gone. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Ready. Red. 38.
From the gun, it's Love. To the tight end Musgrave. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Third and 6.
10 cycles. Set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Flush to his right.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
52 book.
On first and 10, here's Love. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
52 blaster.
Now Love. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. In motion goes Dobbs.
Blue. Third. Ready.
Jacobs.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Watch out now. 52. Down.
To throw is Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same.
There's good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love, touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
Now, faking the give. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one.
49-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out wide. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
Ready.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
70.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Pistol give to Pollard. That's time after Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he will have a Giants first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Come on. Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. Ready.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
On the give, it's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of
19,
7.
18.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch it.
Football will welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. On one sideline, look at the Jets head coach. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Huey with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're underway from Seattle. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win. And that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. With those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out. And when he gets there, usually good things follow.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Taken down by a guy who spent 9 years in New York. First with the Jets, then the Giants, Leonard Williams. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Second down.
He'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw now. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. And the Seahawks added an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. They'll try and throw it here. Waller makes the catch. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st down, ball at the 36. Here he goes on the bootleg. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Come on.
Throwing from the gun. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Got a man and Neighbors has it. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work going into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Able to drive that pile about a yard. Tyler Newman with the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Walker on 1st down. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fails to find his running back. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Brought in right side. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying for it, it's Walker. Going up a tackle, but lost the football. It looks like the Giants got to that one. Well, whether they recovered that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. The Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. Into the second level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
He keeps this one himself. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf.
They run the counter to Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it comes a critical 3rd down.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Gmen ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And their defense held up after that fumble, only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them, get some points of their own. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
Now Darnold. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here's Darnold. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward.
4th down.
Collects this at the 32. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
33-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's going to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground, with numbers normally reserved for running backs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st down, New York.
65.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's running with it. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They'll come up 1st and 10.
26 yards. And the Giants first down.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
He takes off with it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back down, pressure on its way. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Chased out to his right. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right half. The kick by Gano is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's in top 5 in rushing yardage. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, some over their heads coming eventually.
2nd and 13. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Darnold to throw. To the left, he's got a roll. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
That's caught. Here's that shove it in. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Darnold now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Get it. 19.
Throwing it to start this drive. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Throwing on 2nd and 13. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
We're going to start.
Darnold looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down.
Ready?
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Giants using their first timeout. Throwing from the gun. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. New set of downs for him from the 46. We'll throw on first. He has this down to the 34. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking for a throw here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he drives that truck backward on a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, and you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Hits the sideline to the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 24-yard line. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. And it's Bo Nix. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Broncos get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Joshua Palmer. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Bills get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Raiders. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Bengals are in a good spot here, 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and then you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. No luck on a look to his back. And it's going to be 2nd down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Giants' 17-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Another try following the sack. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Running back, motioning right. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
4th and goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Kicker's got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. New York to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They go play action on 1st. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah. And throw in these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He's calling his own number again. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. just can't finish the play.
QB took a chance right there, and he nearly paid dearly for it. You know, that's one of those situations, Kate, that if you're going to put the ball in harm's way, you got to make sure it's your guy or nobody's guy.
His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. The Giants ready into punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes set.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Dialing up a receiver screen. This one gets to the 22. Javon Holland there to make the stop. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. By the gun, here's Darnold. He's running for it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throw to the right, finds Waddle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a big play on the ground. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Setting up a throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. That one's complete, right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
60.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Hand off, running right, Pollard. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dropping back to throw. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Come on.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
For the Giants field goal.
And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Donald. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first angle.
Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Play fake. Donald. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Darnold on the play action. Up by Washington, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action. He gets his...
Oh, he lost the football! And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And Bailey has it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's your group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To number 82. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
70,
Looking to throw. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions.
On the carry, this is Pollard. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And we will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They get to Pollard from the gun.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
19 Tiger.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants holding on to a field goal lead. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready,
They're looking to throw. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson Smith-Njigba heads out. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
26 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And again, it's Darnold. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to imagine.